Okay, today we have the Can Am Outlander 1000 XMR. That's a 2022. I'm going to change the spark plugs and the spark plug wires. We're going to strip down all the plastics. A lot of work that we're going to do today, so yeah. Alright, we're going to take our plastics off to get access to everything. We're going to get rid of the seat. Now we're going to start popping pins. We got this pin, this pin. This just pops off right there. There's a pin right here. There's a pin back there that you got to get out. And then there's a couple pins right there, and your plastic will come off. Best way I find to get those little pins off is a dull pair of dikes. Keep them together and they pop out in one piece. So that's how I'm getting these pins out. And I always have a container for all my parts. Alright, get this thing off. This pops out here. I'm going to go ahead and take this off. It's aftermarket. You got 10mm bolts right there. And then there's one down there. So one of our spark plugs, this is the easy ones right here. That's easy until you got to get the wire all the way up front. So we got to get rid of the plastics up here and this tire to get to the front one. I'm going to roll it forward, jack it up, and get the front tires off so we can get the plugs changed. Alright, so because this thing's kind of a pain in the butt, it gets stuck up in here, so I'm going to go ahead and get this thing off of here. It's a pain in the butt to get back together. I am now going to change the spark plugs and the spark plug wires because I think something's fouling out. So we're going to start right here. Right, I can already see that wire's bum right there. So this is your spark plug wire. It goes out back behind here, up here, and they come out right up in here. I don't know if you can see it, but they're both right there. And I've always had to cut them off. Always. They're right there. Okay. All right, I'm going to tape the new one to this one and pull it through. Okay, this should be enough, hopefully. All right, there's another clip. Right here, it's got to come off. It's good and loose right there. There's our new cable. Get this off. So these unscrew. That's normally what they do. Yep. I'm gonna tape that to this and pull it through. Alright, I got this all electric taped up. Hopefully it holds. I'm going to put some lube on it just to help it slide through a little easier. One of the worst parts is right here. If you can see it, you got to get up through here. Alright, and then it goes around the intake. So we're that far, but I had to wedge this out a little bit here. Let's see. Okay, I got it through. I was able to pull it through. So there's the new wire right there. So we just don't want to pull it too far. We'll pull it right there. Now I can go ahead and tell you, the old wire coming off is always a beast. Normally I cut these things off. Boat terms, that's starboard side, so we're gonna stick a screwdriver in there and try to pop it off. I wasn't recording, but I got it off. Look at that. So I literally got in it right here and pushed it, and it popped right off. That's the first time that's ever happened for me. So that's our old wire. So before we put that one on, we're gonna get the other wire off. All right, I was able to pop that one off. Just wiggled it back and forth and got that wire off. Okay, so we're on the port side here, and this spark plug is actually up. I have to take this off. But yeah, that's our bum wire. Yeah, that was what was causing my intermittent stuff. That's the plug way back in there. Yep, see it right here. Actually see it right there. See it back there. There it is. There's the plug. So in order to get to it, right here, you can reach your hand right there. I will say you do have to use the spark plug wrench, and they have these little holes in them. Once you get this on the actual plug, you do it like half a turn, and then you got to keep pulling your little screwdriver thingy out to turn it. It's kind of a pain in the butt. All right, so once you crack it free, it's not very tight, and you should be able to hand turn it, because you don't put these in too tight because you don't want them to seize up in there. And I'm going to put anti-seize on my plugs when I put them back in. There's a lot of threads on plugs. All right, there we go. Got that plug out of there. I will say accessing where these go is much easier from this side. All right, we are going to dielectric grease the end of this spark plug cap. So no water gets in there. Doesn't take a lot. Doesn't need a lot. Still a new one there. And you hear the click, that means it's on. Now what we're gonna do is get this spark plug ready. So what I do, I got Yamaha anti-seize, and we're gonna put it on the threads there, because it doesn't need a lot of it. We just don't want it to seize up later. So I'm gonna stick this back where it goes. I gotta get it in there by hand. There's the hole. We got it started. Really? Maybe. Yeah, you see it up in there. So now we're gonna tighten that thing down with my wrench. And I can tell you, your hand will cramp so many times on these threads because there's so many threads and it's such an awkward position. You always think it's like not threading, but it is. It takes forever and ever and ever. So we're gonna, all right, nice and snug. And now I'm gonna get my holes lined up to where I can tighten that down. Up in there. I'm gonna stick my little stick up in there. All right, our new wire. Dielectric grease right around the edge of the boot, like that. You don't want a lot, just enough. Same thing with this one. Go all around the boot and go all around that part and around that part. We'll put this part in first because this is straight. I want to make sure this one goes in right. It does take a little bit of pressure. You gotta spin it. You gotta spin it till it hits right. All right, I got got the click. Now I'm going to put the boot on the other side. I got the clicky click on that one. So while we're under here, we're going to get all this stuff greased up in here. I'll show you a couple things. So these right here will fill up with oil. One's a water overflow for your airbox, and one fills up with oil. And that thing fills up with oil when you do wheelies. So it's good to check those. Alright, we are going to check these things. They kind of suck to come off. They're really tight. Try not to put a screwdriver in your hand. I can see some water in there. A little bit of water. Okay, that's that one. And then you can kind of look at this ball. There's really nothing in there. There's like a drop. We're not going to worry about that. Put that back on there. Boom, boom. That's that. This one's a pain in the butt to get to too. But make sure those holes are accessible. Break it free. And spin for days. Alright. That one's out. Man, those were due. Same thing. Put my anti-seize. On the threads. Okay. Alright, I can't wait to go ride this now. Make sure everything checks out. Tighten her back up. So we want to tighten this here. You want it to clamp down because there's two washers that clamp down. That's it right there. We're going to take our dielectric grease. Let's get a clean finger. On that outside edge. And again, this thing's kind of there it goes. Now she's snapped in place. Yeah, there it goes. Alright, so now what we do is we gotta tie wrap this. Let's see. That's alright. Okay. Spark plug wires are done. Okay, that concludes our spark plug and spark plug wire replacement. As you can see, it's terrible, but I think my bike's gonna run a lot better now. And then you got a lot of grease fittings up in here. There's one right there, one right there, and then there's some more all up in back in there. So we're gonna get this thing greased up while we're in here. Yep. All right, let's get them greased up, baby. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Just saw, oh yeah, this one. There's two. Another one up on that A-arm. Right there. Okay. Okay. I found one more. Right there. Okay. Rinse and repeat on the other side. Alright, those plastics are back on. plastics are nice and solid on there. One here, 3 back here, 1 here. This one has to go on this metal bracket right here. See how solid it makes that? I'll show you while I'm in here. This is a great spot for rock lights. All right. Very important to grease the drive shaft. So we're gonna get our grease in on that guy. Then I'll show you the rest of what we're gonna grease in the back. There's one more on your drive shaft back here. There's one right here. There's one right here. This one is very important because this bar right here can break. Yeah, so our work here is done today. He's fired up in the hole. This exhaust sounds good. RJWC. We're beast mode. We're ready to ride now. We're ready to ride. So peace out with Josh from Flippin' Tail. I hope I helped you out. You know, I'm trying to build my YouTube channel like everybody else. So if you could like, subscribe, comment, you got any questions, man, you want to see something else, let me know. We got all kinds of cool mudding videos out there, fishing videos. Check it out. See you next time. Thanks for watching.